What's up, people? This is KM.Little right here. We're watching everything falling apart for Plaqueboymax. Plaqueboymax has been going through a lot. He took a little break from streaming. Now he decided to come back, but I just feel like he probably just ain't got that same passion that he had before. But this is normally what happens every time you take a little break from whatever you're passionate about. You got to get back into that momentum. Do I feel like I got faith in him? I feel like I got a lot of faith in him, though, honestly. But if you like this video, make sure you also go check out my Twitch. And let's get straight into it.
Yo, at the end of this year, I think I'm going to give a sit-down talk. I'm going to talk about why 365 really ended and why I really left this. You feel me? I think I got to answer all the questions for y'all. There's that ass I just cannot talk about. And I know it make it look crazy. And I damn near be hate farming myself by doing that. But it's like, I'll take it on the chin, bro. Because at the end of the day, chat, y'all got to understand, people are fickle. Like, they'll hate you one moment, they'll love you the next, and then hate you again. That's why I just got to do this for y'all. Because y'all supported me through all this.
Max, you may not be able to say it just yet, but I'm here to speculate. Ever since Max left the FaZe clan house, I've been seeing some cryptic stream highlights and clips of him saying some things that really have me questioning a bunch of different things. And honestly, I know that there's a bigger picture behind closed doors.
Guys, I am a loser. I don't do shit except sit on my couch and study shit and plan shit in my free time. I don't talk to people. It's bad. I'm gonna change that. Y'all gotta help me make friends.
But you just had friends in the FaZe house. I'm so lost. It just seems like Max is going through his own trials and tribulations that are in plain view, but nobody's really talking about it. Nobody's really addressing it. And for all the friends that he had in the industry, nobody is really saying anything. Now, before I get into any sort of backstory as to how we potentially even got here, I do want to give this caveat. I'm working on a video or maybe 2 videos about the state of streaming currently and how it is very, very stressful, a more stressful form of content creation. Max isn't the only one that I've seen crash out over the past couple of months. He's just consistently been on air. But if we look at him, if we look at the stuff that's going on with Phantom, if we look at the stuff that's going on with Banks, if we see why Bruce hasn't been back, there's a lot of streamers out there that have been staples in the community who either aren't visible at the moment, are going through public crash outs, or are just saying screw all this. Views are down, mental health is down in this space, and honestly, burnout probably is the smallest version of a word that we should be using for what's going on. But we'll get into that in another video. The reason why this Max stuff is so strange to me is because literally just a year ago, he was hitting incredible highs in his streaming journey. Like his subathon last year saw him get the 5th most subbed person on Twitch. Like he was at the top.
All those group trips, Hawaii, when you would take us, you know what I'm saying? Every day during quarantine, when you would wake up, it was just me in the house, and you would make sure to give me a hug every day in the morning. I appreciate that. You know, I just gotta let you know, Mom, I would never take it for granted, Mom. You know, and I always got you. I appreciate you guys for always being there for me, bro.
Have you missed on one day yet? Dabo, I'm gonna call you back. You haven't missed one day, right? Nah, no days missed, bro. No days off. But you're on track to get streamer of the year, real talk. I would love to see that. I would love to see that.
Congratulations to my nigga Matt Chat. My dog hit 140K. That nigga gonna be streamer of the year, bro. And if he don't, he gonna finish top 2, top 3. I don't care. He gonna be streamer of the year. And what's so cool about it is that nigga is gonna become streamer of the year doing the same shit he's always been doing, making music, gang.
Whether it was having some of the bigger streams with some of the biggest artists and making crazy big moments, or it was winning awards at any of these streamer award events, Plaqueboymax was posed to be one of the top streamers in 2025. No small feat. I'm literally talking about being up there with the Kai and Speeds. That was the conversation. But despite all that momentum that he had going into the year 2025, and as the summer closes, as we are in the middle of September, those things didn't really pan out. Something happened, and it probably started with that whole Banks Aiden situation. There was drama behind scenes, and then ultimately him leaving the FaZe house. All that momentum from 2024 didn't carry into 2025 though, and there have been a lot of things that happened, but here we are, middle of the summer, and it just seems like there's something off with him as a streamer. Again, I think there's a bigger picture, but specifically with him as a streamer. And I started to really notice it when he left the FaZe house.
Y'all gotta understand there's a lot going on, so in my head, like I'm just trying to figure out, map out what life is gonna be like and how shit gonna work, feel me? I'm like, hey God, if I'm making the wrong decision, let me know. If I'm fucking up, let me know.
Now, a lot of the stuff that Max has given us over the course of the year has been pretty vague, but we can kind of speculate based on the state of streaming and what he's been saying as to why this might be happening. Friend of the show, your bud Tevin, kind of gave us a peek into what potentially could be.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like with Plaqueboymax, I just feel like he's just at a point of burnout. I just feel like mentally, I mean, financially, you probably ain't struggling that much. But no matter if you got the money, if you keep waking up, you doing this shit every day, same thing like you got a job, but you working overtime, you're gonna eventually feel burnout. You're working 10 hours a day. On the weekends, you working about an extra 5, 6, 7 hours on the weekend. Then you got to come back and do it again on Monday, work another 10 hours, and then probably work another 5, 6 hours on the weekend. You just like, bro, I'm getting burnt out. I can't keep doing this. So you're gonna start showing up to work late. You're not gonna be on time anymore. You're not gonna be as efficient at work. But it's kind of somewhat different as a content creator, because now it's just like it's never a time off. Once you do that little 10 hours of streaming, you have to go and edit the videos. You got to plan your next content. So it's just like the same thing here with me doing YouTube. I'm over here, I'm recording the videos. I'll probably record like 4 videos a day. Take about a good 2-3 hours. Once that 2-3 hours goes by, I gotta edit the video. Then I got to go find more content. Then I got to upload it to TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. And, you know, it's just like a lot of this stuff just, it can lead to burnout. And then it leads you not to being consistent each and every day. And then it's just a continuous cycle over and over and over until you just one day you just stop posting. That's really how it is.
Why do these streamers keep giving so much of their lives to the streaming content that not only are they not being able to build things outside of the world, but they're not even taking care of their internals, their mental and their physical?
I was close to getting into it, you feel me? But like, bro, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I realized that I can't be doing that, bro. If I was to get into this relationship, I would sabotage PBN 2025, 365. I would sabotage this shit. There's no way I could get in a relationship. No bullshit. There's no way. I'll be right back.
Go down.
What? Ooh, I can't wait to make that state of stream video so bad. But this isn't sustainable, nor is this healthy for not just Plaqueboymax, but anybody. Anybody can't do this level of continuous work and think that they can build things outside of it. You literally can't maintain all of it. I think that's why we're starting to see other streamers take different types of breaks. But for Max, it was crushing him. It was literally getting him and keeping him sicker than what he could have been. And to throw away romantic companionship, women? Nah, that's crazy, gang. Now, since he's cut down on the 365 streaming, he's been able to do some more intentional streams, and it's opened the door for some of the biggest in the game, like Little Baby or Little Yachty or Michael Porter Jr. to come on his stream, and it created great content for better or for worse.
No, you understand me.
Okay, I'm listening.
Money down.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
So you gotta put money down. Wait, explain to me. I'm trying to understand what you're saying.
You understand everything else I've been talking about the whole day.
Okay, so you saying niggas gotta break bread with the stream for you to rap?
Nah, you gonna bust the screen down.
Wait,
Yeah,
yeah,
today. We splitting.
Okay, so we split the stream
revenue
the
for the day.
revenue
For the day. That's
for
what
you
we
to
do.
rap.
Yeah.
Put my knee up on her neck. I went George Floyd. I be tweaking, she get wet. She gon' wait for me.
And that's cool and all. He is living some of his dreams. Basketball, Jaylen Brown, you know, Michael Porter Jr., rap, Lil Baby, Lil Yachty, the Concrete Boys. But that still doesn't address the biggest elephant in the room. What happened with him and FaZe and his love/hate relationship with streaming?
One thing I would say about streaming is way less like unified, bro. That's the worst part about it. This shit not together. Niggas just be doing their own thing. Like niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't feel together. I remember in 2021, niggas would all be live. Niggas might all be in the Discord calls and lit shit. I remember it was Kai, Bruce, Rage, Silky, and Rat in a Discord call. Like, shit like that don't happen. Niggas be all doing their own shit, or niggas beefing, or niggas got problems with each other. It was all the bros. We was all in the basement, and you was just talking about some shit like, what did you say? You said some shit like, damn, Max, I thought you was finna be the one. You fell off. Nigga, you talking like a viewer, like a chat nigga. Like, you feel me? Facts. Rage is my boy, but since he's saying this on stream, I'ma just also say it on stream. This is my brother. Like, I fuck with Rage. But like, it's facts though. So just like you saying that, yeah, we all part of the problem. We all competitive. It's cool though. I think competition is good for this shit. But I'm just saying we should all be unified as streamers.
I can't even see you, but I haven't heard you say a fucking word. I ain't gonna lie. Get out.
I would have left too, man. Lame ass niggas.
Hey Max, bro. Max,
Yo,
are you okay, man?
nah, bro, come on, bro. I'm chilling.
But I dare do gotta leave. I'm not gonna lie, I gotta do shit with that one. So I'm gonna hit y'all later, alright? Alright, bro. Alright, man.
Now, we'll get a lot of the full insight as to what happened later on when Max sits down and has his big tribunal calls, meeting of the minds, whatever he does where he announces what happened. But from my speculation and my guesstimation is that this is kind of multifaceted. I think that a lot of attempts to shoehorn something or some people that weren't necessarily cool with each other in the beginning is a part of the problem. I think the stakes are higher. I think the commitment is just bigger. I think that there is a intentionality behind streaming in which it wasn't before, which means that you got to do some stuff that you don't want to do. This stuff becomes a job. I know people.
I mean, if you're gonna be sitting here and you streaming, let's just say how much you probably streaming for. You probably streaming for at least probably about a good 5-6 hours a day. You're trying to get clip after clip after clip. Even if it ain't a clip, you just clipping it. As soon as you're done with that 5 hours, you gotta sit there and go through 5 hour worth of a stream and clip it. Then you gotta go to Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, post it. It's just like, bro, it becomes a job at a point. And it's even worse for people who, like me, doesn't even get paid from it. Which I'm monetized on YouTube. I used to be monetized on this channel until I stopped posting on it. But like, you gotta continually keep going, not make no money. Even when you is making money, you're making chump change. Keep making $20 every month, $50 until it keep going up to $100. Then you're like, all right, I'm making $100. Then, you know, the ball get rolling. But then once the ball get rolling, you got a lot of motivation to do it in the beginning because you see the ball rolling. But then it's like once you start getting the money, you start slowing down. Like, hey, I ain't even got to post as much. But even when you get to a point where you're making money, you just like at a Plaqueboymax or a Castanet or whoever, you know, you at a point where your name is known. It's just like, bro, like you waking up, you got to do this every day. Now you got to pay people to edit your videos and all this type of stuff to try to take away. You know what I'm saying? Pay people to edit the videos. You got to pay people to come up with ideas, content, or, you know, like have an assistant now to plan each and every day out. You have social media managers to talk to people, to get the collabs, to get the brand deals. It's just like all of this stuff, it gets expensive, and then it wears and tears on your mental each and every day you wake up. You gotta wake up with at least something now because you got a whole system behind you that if you don't do nothing, then you're wasting your money paying $5,000, $10,000 a month on people to help you out, and now you ain't feeling like doing it, but they waking up ready to do it. Well, I get mentally drained, but you know at that point that's when like what I would do, I hire a nutritionist. I have a fitness I have a fitness mentor. I have a mentor daily. I mean, just a life coach. You know, depends on how effective he is. Life coach, and I have a therapist. So you can stay on track. If you don't have a certain support system, bro, there's no way in the hell you're gonna sit here and be able to do this every single day. Wake up, then you trying to work out the effort to do this on yourself to try to stay consistent. Especially when you got fake friends. You got people wanting money, they not paying you back. You got shit. You got a nice car that's worth maybe like $100,000 because you gonna probably get the Urus. Then you gotta get the brakes fixed on the Urus, so you got a problem with the Urus. Now this shit costs you $20,000. Shit gonna get stressful, bro. So you got to have a support system to keep you on track. If you ain't got no support system, trust and believe, it's gonna wear and tear your mental. It's just for anybody, rich or poor. So. You know, if you like this video right here, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out. What's good, people? This is KM.Little right here. Thank you for watching this video. In this clip right here, I am showing you my different YouTube channels. They are in the link in the description. If you like this video, I'm pretty sure you will love my other channels. Also, thank you. Like, comment, subscribe, and we out.